I have not eaten my food, so I'm going to be eating. But I think this is important to begin as soon as possible to enable the maximum opportunities for others. So we begin. And I eat, so I'll probably mute myself. Unless you want to hear me eating, not eat me. What? Your name's not I, you're not going to eat me.
Go square. Strength. Spare.
It's like you guys are missing out on funny moments. Maybe you don't have to listen to this.
Ooh, strike. Great double. Yeah. Finish.
So the biscuits are finished. But I still got an apple, and that's going to make an even louder crunch. And I've got some tea. Oh, now the tea's finished. Oh my gosh, it's so straight. Okay.
Nice spare. Strike.
I feel a burp coming. Double. Helen and Mike.
Fantastic.
Apparently I'm making a lot of noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost missed pin number 8. Oh no, yeah.
Spare.
Two, 4, 9, right? It's the same thing.
Nice strike.
Be quiet. Yeah, she did throw it late and she hooked him. Oh. Yeah, like, careful.
Great double.
T4, 8.
Finish.
It looked like that would have fallen over. Whatever. T4, 8. Eat an apple. Oh, actually, I really don't think I can eat an apple and play. I'll be able to clean my hands afterwards. Oh.
Nice spare. Oh, Siobhán. Siobhán. Spare. Strike.
I keep forgetting he's left-handed.
Great double. Nice spare. Strike. Spare. Nice strike.
Yeah, he's left-handed. Yeah, I really like Siobhán.
Nice spare. Finish.
Oh, it's the guide the book. You can put it away. But my eyes silenced him. Oh yeah.
Spare.
The later you throw it, if you're right-handed, the more you throw it to the left.
Strike.
Oh. What was that? That's like a tomahawk strike.
Spare.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, strike.
Oh, heavy spin.
Nice spare. Nice straight. Nice spare.
Why is it telling me this already?
Strike.
That's probably why it's telling me.
Great double.
I don't think that was that low.
Fantastic.
What is that? Oh, Harry Smith. I keep forgetting I do that.
Yes.
I forgot. Oh, you got Harry Spin Strike yellow. Well done.
Finish.
Well, you keep getting the 200 team scores 2-1-3. Then if you got 2-1-4, I think you got 2-1-5, you got 2-1-8. Yeah, it's because of me, that's why you're doing it yellow, I know.
Spare.
That looks interesting. Maybe that's just me interpreting your arm differently, Yellow. Yeah, to be fair, the further back you throw it... I wonder if there's a glitch. Well, you're glitching up now. If there's a glitch where you could track the ball through... Well, your arm's all the way back there. Obviously, we know there's a glitch where you can do something like this. But it's the reverse true. Well, what? What is this? What? What? What is that camera view? I've never seen that before. Actually, I have seen it before. It happens when you throw the ball in the hole with the special lanes. What? I don't know if you really did it. I'm gonna do that silly thing again just for the fun of it. Oh, you Harry spun there.
Spare.
It doesn't even look like an overarm throw because the character still does the underarm throw animation. They don't have an overarm throw animation because the characters are not meant to do that.
Strike.
Oh, you dropped the ball, Yellow.
Double. Spare.
He didn't do the goofy camera angle.
Nice spare.
I'm sure I did that because the ball got stuck on the pin before it fell over. Oh, you threw it to the right, I see.
Spare.
No. Well, that impact was kind of interesting though.
Finish.
Well done, you won every game.
Strike. Double. Yes. Nice spare. Nice strike.
Did she hear me back? Well done if you did. Well done. We're doing a lot of mental thought work, so I'm looking at what's happening. I'm saying everything that you probably expect me to say in commentary, or you'd expect me to react, but all the reactions are taking place inside my brain, and they're not being recreated using speech. So it's a bit sad for you if you don't get to hear the sort of things I'm thinking about, but that's just what's happening. Maybe next time I'll try and commentate it.
Hey, spare.
But I think I'll make it harder to focus, to be honest. Gabriel. I'm just thinking about what Tomoko saying. Because what we've always said about Tomoko saying is when Tomoko bowls, she's not thinking about getting a strike, she's just thinking about throwing the ball, and that's it. So she gets whatever result that she gets, and she's just happy to bowl. She gets whatever result that she gets, and she continues to bowl, because that's what she likes to do. Whereas a lot of us are more fixated on doing exactly that, getting a strike. Because that's the aim of the game, but Tomoko is more invested in the process, which is throwing the ball. So she doesn't necessarily want a strike, she doesn't necessarily want a high score or a particular score like 258. All Tomoko wants to do is throw the ball.
Great double.
And that's good enough. And when you want too many things, I imagine it makes any failure feel painful because you didn't get what you wanted. But if it doesn't feel like you're not getting what you want, then you won't feel that. You won't feel dissatisfied. And so then that allows you to enjoy bowling and then just think about each individual thing that's happening rather than the other things that you may have wanted. And wanting less things, and maybe that's going to help you enjoy bowling and help you learn by just throwing the ball rather than throwing the ball specifically to get a strike. That's like a secondary thing. Being able to make that so secondary that you're hardly thinking about it, it feels like a real skill. But I think that the professionals do that. I think that's what it takes to be a professional. Oh, you have another 3 yellow. Even though I'd be saying, oh, you can get 226. Oh, don't worry about getting 226. She gets what she gets. She got 226, but now you can say, yeah, we got 226. But if you don't get 226, before you get it, there's nothing to say. If she got 7 pins instead, then you say, yeah, she got 223 instead of 226. But you don't think, oh, she didn't get 226. You think she got 223 because that's what she got. She didn't miss any pins. I think that's why we say things like that at the end of each game. We look at, okay, so what did Yellow do? Yellow scored a turkey, and she got a double, and she got 2 isolated strikes. So she got 7 strikes, and she got 4 spares. 3 of them were 9 spares. 1 of them was an 8 spare. I remember the 8 spare, she missed pins number 7 and 4. 1 of the 9 spares, she missed pin number 5. I imagine she missed pin number 10 once. I also think she just missed pin number 4 and it's on its own once as well. Oh wait. Okay, we're okay. Okay, we're okay. It's hard to not get a strike and feel okay about it when you've effectively trained your brain to want strikes. That's a problem. I suppose that's exactly why Barbara and I set on this mission. have to change the mindset, start growing ourselves. That leads to problems. Because now when you don't get a strike, I remember, what was his name? Keegan.
Spare.
Keegan, he was a nice person. He kept saying to me, how can you be so calm? You don't get a strike. He kept talking about how he would rage so often. I'm thinking, you don't need to rage. You don't need to rage. Well, why would he rage? He would probably be raging because what he wants is that, and what he's getting instead is 9 pins. And there'll be times, I remember, 2022, 2023, we'd miss one specific pin. It'd be the same pin every time. In fact, I think the past few days we've been training with yellow. Let's see if we can recreate what I would do. Well, what yellow would do, or what I would get yellow to do, or what I'd end up making yellow do. Every time it would happen, I'd get upset. Well, now she's just getting strikes, so it's not really demonstrating the point. Remember that 8 spare that she got in the previous game where she kept missing, she missed pins number 7 and 4? That kept happening. It kept happening because yellow kept throwing the ball late and not spinning it enough to hook back to the right hand side. A bit like that. She got pin number 7 because pin number 1 did like a backflip and hit pin number 7. But she still missed pin number 4. And it kept happening and I kept getting upset because I knew why it was happening, but I wasn't able to prevent it from happening and I wanted it to not happen. But because I wanted it to not happen and it kept happening, I was upset. And that can lead to things like raging. That's probably why Keegan felt that way. And I know how he felt, and I told him, because I've been there where Dani would keep missing pin number 7, or I am Dani, whatever. I keep missing pin number 7. And she yellow almost missed pin number 7. And I keep saying to myself, it's that one pin, it's just that one pin, why can't I get it? And then I'd be upset. And then I'd stop playing. And do you know what? There's a little bit of magic. And yellow is part of the magic. Because we adopted yellow as one of, not my characters, but the characters that would play together in my Spocko Square story. A bunch of my characters would be there. And then we got some of the sports mates like Barbara and Yoshi and James and Heather. And the magic happened when we play with them, because when we play with them, what we want isn't necessarily the strikes. What we want is to see the characters do stuff. And we get to see the characters do stuff no matter what. So then, when they don't get a strike, it's not so bad. It's those 2 pins. It's not so bad, because we still get to see them in action. And that was the whole point. What? Is it 247? You know I don't like 247. It's not 2, yeah, it is 247. I said 227. And then she got a strike. 8 spare.
Finish.
Yeah, 247. And the right now, the time is this. Yeah, so when we bring Harry and her friends, we no longer want the strikes so much, so we're able to enjoy playing. It even makes us want to play more. Which is also the reason why you've been seeing these streams of Barbara and all the other, but a lot of the other sportsmates. You've been seeing it because it makes the game more enjoyable for me, and the reason why it does is because I'm now focusing more on what they're doing than my ability to help them perform. And I said this yesterday. Even you weren't here yesterday. I wasn't streaming yesterday, that's what I mean, but what I was saying was about the Fumiko stream where she was playing football. I was okay to do what we did with Fumiko, and Fumiko agreed. She agreed to have the sessions, but the problem was the sessions were online, so the other people may have not been particularly happy with Fumiko's performance. There was one person in particular who wasn't happy with Fumiko's performances, and what that did is it reinforced the focus on my ability to help Fumiko rather than just getting to see Fumiko. I wanted that person to not be happy, to not be unhappy, sorry. I wanted him to not be unhappy. And I felt like the only way to do that was to get Fumiko to play better. So then the focus returned to performing better rather than just playing, which meant that whenever Fumiko made a mistake, it began to hurt more because it was not what we wanted. And there are other times where the other online players put more of an emphasis on my ability to help the character and perform better. I would also argue that we've experienced this with Barbara and the Pro League. So the result is we don't even look forward to playing with Barbara because it's become less, let's just see what Barbara does, and more, I have to deal with these people. But at least if Barbara progresses through the Pro League, then maybe I won't have to do it so much. So then the emphasis became on getting Barbara to rank up. So then eventually I can... And we're not going to... Barbara and I are planning to leave once she gets... Well, I don't think she can get the highest rank, but the next rank after S, let's say. The intention isn't to leave. It's just I don't have to... Well, we've achieved the main goals. The main goal was get Barbara to the... What we'll say is get Barbara to the rank above S. But to do that in a manner that doesn't disrespect the other players, because we feel that a lot of other players who do their Road to Infinity rank series, what happens is they start looking at the other players and criticizing them negatively. And what we're saying is, it's not really about that, it's about being able to share an experience with these players. The fact that these players are here with us to create a session that we can participate in. It takes 16 players to initiate a survival bowling game, no more or less, unless there's an error. We still can't have more than 16. So I appreciate the fact that you have 16 players here, including you, because without them you wouldn't be able to play survival bowling in this game, and you wouldn't even be able to have a rank because there'd be no survival bowling rank. The other players make it possible. Respect them and appreciate when they do well. And look at that spin from Greg, that was cool. it wasn't, it wasn't a strike or anything, but it was still interesting. But because it's not a strike, they look down at Greg. Greg, he's not doing well, he's rubbish. The whole point of Barbara in the Pro League was to show people how you can be talented at a game without having that behavior.
Wonderful.
There's clearly a reason why so many people behave that way, of whom go for high ranks and high scores. So Barbara in the Pro League, Barbara in the Bowling Pro League effectively was a experiment to find out why that happens, and find out if there's a way to, or see if we can prove that there's a way to be different.
Yes.
And if there's a way to help inspire others to be different. Why am I talking about this? Because it ties in with Barbara's rank. See, it's all about the road to infinity rank, isn't it? So if Barbara doesn't actually reach the infinity rank, then are we actually proving our point? Well, it depends on how you think about it. For many people, I'd imagine it doesn't. So then there was an emphasis on... Go! I just realised this is literally Michaela's technique. Not literally. This is Michaela's technique that Yellow's doing, and that's how Michaela got 300. That's also how Giovanna, who's there, got 300 at least twice. That exactly how basic the throw is. I don't know if she would get it now, but how basic the throw was, even the timing that she threw it, which is not the same as this one. Completely Giovanna, Michaela. That's how they did it. And I did that standing up. Right now I'm sitting down still. And the strikes were just coming to them. And I kept thinking to myself, why is this even happening? The first time Giovanni did it, I said, Giovanni, you can't be doing this. You can't get 300. Please don't get 300. And then she got it. I'm thinking, why did that happen? We weren't trying to get... we were just throwing the ball, wasn't it? Just helping Giovanna throw the ball. And then the magic happened. And she got 300. Well, you distracted me. Michaela / Giovanna. Michaela's not here. Because Michaela's not a sportsmate. I was going to say 279, but then pin number 4 fell over, so she got 280. I need the restroom. Also, I need to make my dinner soon. What is my microphone doing?
Finish.
Alright. I'll see if I can wrap this up and then use the restroom. Yeah. Okay, so with Barbara, we felt like we needed her to get the infinity rank to prove the point to some individuals. I can't name them because there are several and I don't know who they are. Not necessarily, maybe I know some, but I don't remember, I can't recall the names. And even then, it's not like they're the only ones. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of people just like that who need to see the rank as proof. I think everything that Barbara's done so far up to this point is enough to prove that you don't need to be disrespectful to other players to show good skill, and that you don't need to fixate on strikes to get the skill. Especially at the earlier sessions, Barbara would just get the strikes. And she got 300 before Giovanna did, I think. Yeah, she did. That was the Nelly stream. The Nelly stream, Nelly got 279, Tomoko got 299, and Barbara got 300. Each of them got 11 strikes, just like Yellow did here. Actually, Barbara got 12 strikes. And he had Haru, just doing her Haru spin. But, yeah. And Tomoko, again, Tomoko is a bit like Giovanna, Michaela, etc. Her throw was so basic, but the strikes just kept coming to her. That's probably where the Tomoko zone came from. Well, in a way it is. I know that's where it came from. And what we're saying is what we've done for Barbara in the Bowling Pro League is enough to prove that you don't need to be disrespectful to other players to possess such skill, or it's that you can have the skill without using it as a means to criticize other players negatively. You can criticize them, but don't make them feel like they're worthless. You don't need to do that. But because we feel like some people need the rank as proof, we felt like, oh, not we, because Barbara's fine. Barbara doesn't need the rank. She's told me that already. But I feel like she needs to have the rank to prove it. And so then that put pressure on me to get Barbara the strikes. It also put pressure on Barbara to get the strikes. And as we said, when Barbara knows that I'm stressing, she can't bowl properly. So that's affected her performance as well. But it's also, generally, it's impacted our ability to just throw the ball and let things happen and enjoy what's happening. That's the only reason why Season 2 became a thing. Season 2 of Barbara in the Bowling Pro League, because we realised that after a while we started to get too fixated on our score, I guess our scores, but also our consistency. It will come, but we want it maybe too much. So then we came up with Season 2. There's technically a Season 3 as well, because it happened again. It happened again. Yeah, so that's the problem. Also, I can tell you another story, which is, what is the story? I can't remember who got it. I think Dani got it, not Baby Rosa, but I was using one of the channels, and along the side it was probably Baby Rosa. Probably. The reason why I say that is because with that channel subscribed to Dani. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I was viewing my streams, but not with Dani, with Baby Rosa instead. And Baby Rosa's already been watching Japanese channels, if that makes sense, viewing videos from Japanese channels of Super Smash Bros. So what happened is, based on that and the Nintendo Switch Sports, I got suggested a video of Nintendo Switch Sports by a Japanese person. And I said, I wonder what this is like, because I've been watching lots of Japanese content from Japanese people. And then I saw it was, well, I could see from the thumbnail it was just football. So I said, okay, well, let's click around and see what we can see. Okay, they like to play with their Mii, I understand. It seems to be quite casual, although I had the stream muted. It was a stream they made. And then I asked myself, okay, so it's played globally, not trial mode or anything like that. And then I said, alright, I wonder if they're playing with the rank. If so, what is their rank? And the rank is like infinity rank something. And I'm thinking to myself, oh no, I don't think this is for me then. I don't know if they're I don't know if they're fixated on their skill, but maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not that they care about their rank. Maybe it's just their rank is a symbol of their ability. I.e., they could casually play, like they were just casually playing several games. And I didn't listen to the stream audio or anything like that, but it's just a thing. They were playing games, they did win games, they won several games, I'm sure, and their rank is just infinity. I'm thinking, this is just how they play. They're just in their zone playing the game, and they can win, and their opponents are roughly their ability as well, we're thinking, and then they're just having fun, I suppose. And their rank is infinity, that's the only difference. So it doesn't feel like, because they've had several streams as well, and in every single stream I believe their rank was the same, infinity something. So I don't know if I can explain properly, but it just feels like if they want to play, and they want to play with players at their level, they'll just play with the Pro League turned on, and the other players suit their environment, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels like they're playing casually. That's what it feels like. I think that's the best way I can describe it. So the rank is beyond infinity, but they're playing casually, and that's a lot different to what I've seen from other people, and a bit how I've been feeling with Barbara as well, because it's like, okay, we need to get to infinity, rather than, oh, we're just at infinity now, let's just continue playing and see what happens. The mindset is different, and that's what I was wondering. I was thinking to myself, is that how the Japanese person thinks? Is it just, well, let's just play some football and the rank is already infinity, rather than let's aim for the higher rank? I was thinking to myself, maybe for this person it wasn't about her aiming for a higher rank, it was just about her playing. And that's different. That's actually, it's a lot different to a series based on Road to Infinity rank, or Road to this score, or something like that, because it's always about aiming higher rather than just casually playing. And maybe that's the problem. The problem is within the concept. Although I don't think you have to have the concept and then have that mindset, because when we started Barbara in the Bowling Pro League, it was just like as I described with the Japanese person. It was just, let's just casually play and see what happens. And Barbara and I casually got to S whatever, because that was our natural ability, I suppose. We can actually get to S without having to try. That's our casual environment, is S rank. Getting beyond S rank, we're not casually at that level yet, if that makes sense. We maybe if we keep playing, but right now our base level is S. Barbara's rank right now is S5, and we've been around that for some time. So I would be saying Barbara's base rank is S5. She's not above S5, and if she drops below S5, she can probably get herself back to S5, but her base is S5. That's her comfortable zone. And as I was saying, for the Japanese person, her comfortable zone is already infinity. And that's fine. Okay, with Road to Infinity, I think Road to Infinity should just be done casually. I don't think it should be done with a heavy intent on getting the rank. It should be, let's casually play until we get the rank. It will happen because you'll gain experiences, and you can use those experiences to improve. How quickly it happens depends on the person, depends on various different things, but it can happen. It can happen. Anyone can reach it. It's not like only the best people reach it. Maybe only the best people reach it really quickly, but what qualifies that isn't, oh, you're just given this gift that allows you to get it. There's definitely something behind the individual that allows them to get the rank quicker than other people. Well, yeah, the overall point that I want to make is that anyone can reach it. That's also what the Barbara in the Pro League series is supposed to prove. Anyone can reach it. I think that's all I have to say for now. Victor, I don't know what you're talking about. Why do you keep talking about Peroni? This guy has made so many different... It's not even... I don't really think he's making jokes, but he just keeps... I'll leave that. I'll leave that. Yeah, okay, I need to use the restroom, and by the time I come back, I think it's just best that I make my dinner.